We are For Sure Family.
What's up, YouTubers? This is Sean coming right back at you for another video from For Sure Family. Today we're cooking barbecue baby back ribs, and we're going to braise them in the oven and then finish them on the broiler. So let's go and get it started. Okay, let's start out with the ingredients for the dry rub. We're working with a 1/4 cup of dark brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of chili powder. We got 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Got 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper. We got this is like an all-purpose seasoning, 1 teaspoon of that. We got some roasted garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of that. Over here we got some ground mustard, 1 teaspoon of that. Here we got some onion powder, cayenne pepper, just 1/2 teaspoon, and then 2 teaspoons of salt. We're gonna pour all these in the bowl and mix them all together. All right, so most of the ingredients I'm using is organic. And actually, I think I mixed up the ground mustard with the onion powder, but that's all right. They all look the same. All right, so we're gonna get the rest of the ingredients together, get them mixed up well, and then we're gonna get to our ribs and go ahead and coat them. All right, I got the rub mixed up together real good. So we got our 2 slabs of baby backs. We already got the membrane removed. If you're getting it from the butcher, you can have them remove it for you. This side, you don't have to worry about it as much. You can use a shaker if you're gonna plan on using the dry rub again, but this is one and done for me. Coat it as much as you can, even on the edges. I'm gonna flip them around to the other side. So we're gonna be pretty liberal with the rub. Are they looking good already? Refrigerator, let it marinate, preferably overnight, but I don't have that amount of time, but for at least an hour. I'm probably gonna go about 4 with these today. All right, so we had the ribs marinating for about 4 hours or so. Now I'm gonna get me a little braising liquid going. We're gonna start out with my favorite wine. I call this the Nectar of the Gods, Sauvignon Blanc. And we're gonna do about a cup full. Well, maybe 1.5 cups. I need enough to cover the bottom of the pan that we're using. All right. And then some Worcestershire sauce. We'll do about 3 tablespoons. White wine vinegar, about the same amount. And some minced garlic. 2 good teaspoons. And some honey, a few squirts. That was about 4 squirts. All right, so we're gonna mix that up. And we're gonna pour it. You can pour it over, it doesn't matter. All right, and then we're gonna wrap this up in foil. Might be a little bit more liquid than I wanted. So I'm gonna wrap it with foil, put it in the oven, and cook it low and slow. Put it at about 250. Put it in there for approximately like 2 hours, but we're gonna check on it a little bit before then. I'll see you back in a little bit. All right, so they took a good bit longer than I thought. They're pretty big baby backs. Took more like 3 hours, maybe a little bit over. So the last step we want to do is we want to paint them up with a little barbecue sauce. I'm using some store-bought. You can make your own if you like. It's on you. We'll paint them up real good, and then we're gonna turn the boiler on high and put them in there. Now, when we get them in the boiler, I ain't gonna give you a time on how long it's gonna take because you just want to monitor it because things can go south real quick. So pay attention, paint them on good. I want to get them really painted on because I want that good caramelization to happen. I checked it by done this by using the thermometer. I mean, there's a couple other tricks that you can use, bend this test and poke a skewer in it, so on and so forth. But I'm gonna leave that up to y'all on how you figure out if you've done this to your ribs. All right, the boiler's up to temp, so I'm going to put it in there. Got them nice and slathered. I transferred it to another dish so it's not hot. And it's gonna go fast, so gotta keep an eye on it. Looks like they're ready to come out the oven. This is definitely a time where you want to make sure you're keeping a watchful eye on it because it can really go bad real quick, and you don't want to put all that time and effort into the ribs and then you ruin them at the very end. So here they go. They're looking real good, nice and bubbly, very good color. I'm gonna let these rest for a little bit and cut them up, and I'll be right back at you. So there you have it, barbecue baked ribs in the oven. Came out pretty good, I have to say so myself. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit notifications. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.
This is a warm welcome from the bottom of our hearts from the For Sure Family channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Until next time, see ya.